Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Royal Roots Homestead. I am out here. I planted some of my cool crops a little late. I am hoping that I'll get to be able to harvest something from them, but this year kind of threw me off a little bit with everything that was going on. And I just kind of wanted to do some things, and so we will see together if this works out. But I have some more Brussels sprouts. Like this section here is Brussels sprouts. And then we get over to the cabbage. Now I still have this red cabbage that looks like it's still forming a head. We will see if I'll actually be able to eat that. If not, it'll go to the chickens, but I planted some more cabbage around it. We still got some celery coming back from when I thought they had died from the snow. But then also, I went ahead and started to amend this soil. Oh, we got butterflies. Amend this soil with some composted cow manure and mushroom compost. I left these Swiss chard here because they didn't bolt and go to seed like the kale and the broccoli. And I also left, that's a little dino kale right there, and some spinach, which I'm going to go around the bottom and get those yellow leaves off and get them to the chickens. But we are going to start planting in here. So I want to show you some other things, just some updates on the things that we started in some previous videos and see how those things are going. So we're first going to start with the lettuce seeds. These are the seeds that I started probably 4 or 5 days ago, and they have already germinated. The Cosmic Crimson Mix, Black-Seeded Simpson, and Casper Kale didn't do as well, but they still have time. I planted or started quite a few varieties of lettuce and a couple of varieties of kale and mustards. So we're going to keep an eye on them and see how they go. I also have an update on the tomatoes. They are gorgeous. I don't know if you remember that I up-potted these maybe last week, and they were so small, and now they are just absolutely beautiful. I did have some that are stunted. So the Blue Beauty and the Jersey Devils are not doing as well as I would have liked. I'm not sure. I haven't grown Jersey Devils before, but I have grown Blue Beauties, and I'm not sure what's going on with them, but we'll keep an eye on them as well. I bring these out every day when it's nice out so they can get some actual sun. And here is a little surprise. One of my eggs have hatched. I am waiting on, there are 2 more. One is leaking, and another one I saw a beak sticking out. And the rest of them I think I may have put in the incubator a few days later. So hopefully we'll have some baby chicks soon. Little twin break. We had some rain, and these little girls have discovered water puddles and are really enjoying these rain boots and splashing in them. Hey y'all, so it's the next day, and I am, before it starts to pour down raining, I want to try and plant these strawberries that I just picked up. So if you want to just watch, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm planting white Carolina pine berry at the top. It's my first time. Don't know what they taste like. We're gonna try them this year. So last year, I planted strawberries in my green stock planter for the first time. I've usually done it in either a garden bed or I had some pots that I used the year before. But last year, having them in the green stock planter was actually a really good idea. And I'm so glad that I saw someone on YouTube doing that. Unfortunately, in my movers didn't realize that my strawberry plants had went dormant, so I had to start completely over this year because they dumped out all of my green stock planters to move them. So I did start some or plant some bare root strawberries in 2 of the other green stocks, but this one I wanted to go ahead and just get a jump start on the season and plant some that were already green and full of strawberries actually. So I started them in the green stock planter because they're up off of the ground, and these planters are going to be on my patio when you first walk into my backyard or come out the back door, so we can just grab the strawberries as we're walking out if we wanted to just have a quick snack. I'm also saving these little pots so that when it's time for me to up pot my peppers, I'll have them just like I did with the tomatoes. So this is just another way that you can reuse or repurpose some of the items that you really don't want to keep purchasing, things that you don't need, but since you have them, you can go ahead and use them. I do have these on wheels as well, so I can just spin them around. I know that Greenstock now has like a spinner base, but they didn't have that when I purchased my Greenstock planters, so I just spin mine around on the wheels, which works fine because they are on a patio. If they were on gravel, it probably would be a little bit more difficult, so I would get the spinner base if you are going to have them on a gravel or grass foundation. And I just spin them around so that they can get sun on each side, and they are going to fill out beautifully. So as I was editing this video, I realized that I did not sign off. I did things a little bit backwards. I think I planted the strawberries before I even showed you all the progress, but that's okay. I wanted you to have a good viewing experience. So thank you all for hanging out with us at Royal Roots Homestead, and until next time, be blessed.